Howdy, welcome to our discussion of Chapter 8 as we discuss international strategy. So to start this off, an international strategy is a strategy through which the firm sells its goods or services outside its domestic market. And it's important to note there are incentives for firms to use an international strategy and to diversify their operations geographically. And there are three basic benefits that can be gained when they do so. So one of these is to extend a product's life cycle. And I just want to go through an example of what this might look like. So a firm introduces an innovation in a domestic market, a new pair of shoes that performs better than what was available before. So product demand develops and the firm eventually starts to export its products. It's a fairly simple way of expanding internationally. And then foreign competition begins production, which could be lower cost or have other location advantages relative to the initial firm. So the firm then begins production abroad and ultimately standardizes and relocates production to lower cost countries. This allows the product to be competitive in new markets and for longer because it is able to have not only the initial innovation advantages, but also cost advantages over time. So firms have various incentives to use this an international strategy. And there are different factors and conditions influencing the increasing use of international strategies, including opportunities to extend a product's life cycle, to gain access to critical raw materials, perhaps inexpensive behavior or other advantages, to integrate a firm's operations on a global scale, and also to meet increasing demand for goods and services in new markets. So, three basic benefits include increased market size. For example, a domestic market may lack the size to support efficient scale manufacturing facilities. You simply need more customers to sell to in order to be efficient. So if you can move to a different country, that allows you to have a larger market. Economies of scale or learning. Expanding size or scope of markets helps to achieve economies of scale in manufacturing, marketing, R&D, and distribution. And then location advantages. Low-cost markets aid in developing competitive advantage by providing access to materials, transportation, labor, etc. So question number one, I want you to identify two US-based companies with international operations. What benefits might have led to international expansion? Why did those firms decide to move internationally?